I didn't know if we would ever get to fully experience the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival again, but I was determined today was the day. Our family has a lot of dietary restrictions, so eating at the festival booths is tricky. But we're gonna eat what we can and then fill it in with some food from other World Showcase pavilions. Starting with Canada. Not only is the Disney popcorn allergen friendly, but the special maple flavor in Canada is as well. Now, I would never advise someone to take the newbie approach of going right into World Showcase, but for this popcorn, I'll make an exception. Now, usually Morocco is my favorite pavilion, but this new section in France might just take the cake. It's so beautiful that we decided to stand by the line for Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Our whole family was able to enjoy the ride together, and afterwards we went for some French treats. Kind of fun riding in a rat car. At the Creperie, there is both sit-down table service and a walk-up window where the buckwheat crepes, which are typically used for the savory flavors, are gluten-free. So we asked for one of the sweet crepes, the berry crepe, to be made with the buckwheat crepe base, and it was pretty yummy. We also specified no dairy, and so there was no cream or anything on top, just filled with lots of blueberries and a berry drizzle on top. I think the hardest part about this walk-up window is that there's not a lot of seating nearby. But we got to fully experience Remy's delicious cooking. And if you're looking for something savory, you could always get the ratatouille crepe for Remy's signature dish, all rolled up. Next, we headed on to Morocco, and I love the vibes here. We decided instead of having a treat, we would experience this country by meeting a princess. I did consider getting falafel or hummus, seeing if there was something on the menu that would work for our dietary restrictions, but they weren't in a particularly helpful mood. The quick serve location, the Tangerine Cafe in Morocco, used to be run by a third-party partner, but now it is owned by Disney and pretty much just maintained as an indoor festival location. But that means that they have even fewer options than they used to have, and they don't make a whole lot of variations on those options. So I was hoping maybe the falafel were gluten-free, but they come rolled up in a pita. So we just decided to skip that one, because we had good information that perhaps we could get sushi just next door in Japan. At Katsura Grill, we were really hoping for some sushi. My kids love a good sushi snack. The signage made it look like the sushi was available with a gluten-free option, so we went up to ask. So we went in to get the vegetable roll because it says gluten-free on that sign I showed you down front, but on the inside it does not say gluten-free, and the sign inside only says gluten-free is for the chicken teriyaki. And at the register they verified that that is the only option for gluten-free, so we had to skip it. On that day, we had a very big breakfast, so we weren't quite ready for a full-on meal. But had we been looking for something heartier, we definitely would have gone to Regal Eagle Barbecue Jackfruit Burger. This is a veggie Beyond Burger topped with jackfruit. They can make it on a gluten-free garlic toast that is just incredible. If you need a full meal in Epcot, this is our go-to favorite, and they can make gluten-free fries on the side. In Norway, I wouldn't say we really experienced the culture, but we experienced the pavilion by meeting a couple of princesses. Are they queens now? How would you categorize Anna and Elsa? Nora was definitely in her element. Now, we used to love the bakery in Norway for sweet treats, and while none of those options are gluten-free, dairy-free for us now, I do really like rolling out some lefse at home. So I'll put a link to our favorite lefse recipe down below, and you can replicate some of that Norway bakery goodness at home. As we come around the end of World Showcase, we wrap things up in Mexico. And we went on the Three Caballeros ride. I love a classic. We decided to stop by the Choza de Margarita to see if we could get some margaritas first and foremost, but also some chips and guacamole, because my kids never say no to guacamole. Unfortunately, the chips are made in the same fryer as their empanadas, so they are not gluten-free safe, but Dad still got his margarita. So we went all the way around World Showcase and didn't actually get to try any festival foods. But on our way out, we headed to the Brew Wing at the Odyssey, where they have crispy Brussels sprouts with buffalo sauce that are plant-based. They are really tasty, you guys. I thought the buffalo sauce would be too much for my kids, so we got one order with and one order without the buffalo sauce. And they did a chef consult so that we knew for sure that there was nothing in them that would be problematic for us. And we topped it off with a Bold Rock Honeycrisp hard cider. It's a good basic apple cider, so we only went for this 6-ounce size. We also headed out to the fry basket to pick up the Yuca fries. They have a cilantro garlic aioli that is really tasty. My kids were a little confused. These weren't like fries they were used to.
Yummy.
Yummy.
And we were lucky enough to have scored some lightning lanes for Guardians of the Galaxy, which was quite a way to wrap up our World Showcase day. Here's a little extra bonus from the Jammitors. Enjoy! I hope you're able to make it to the Food and Wine Festival or another EPCOT festival and find ways to fill in the gaps in your day to make it a really full experience. Be sure to like and subscribe if this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.